Hi, Living It Out, Team One, and welcome back to serving for this month. Kind of hard to believe it's February, especially with how it feels outside, but I'm so glad to be serving with each of you. Hey, I had a team update, wanted to let you know that Heidi will be stepping back from writing with the Living It Out. She's going to actually continue to serve as posting and working on the Facebook side of the Living It Out, but she had a good opportunity with work that was taking her away more evenings, and so she decided that writing was probably not going to be a good fit for now, but we're going to miss her and just wanted to let you know that. So hopefully her schedule will change again and she'll be able to join us at some point. And the other is that turning towards the message and where we are for the Awaken series is this is it. We are at the end with community well-being, and what an incredible series this has been. It's been super impactful in terms of the shifts in thinking, and then also just the super practical steps, and community is really no exception. There's a few things that I want to cover with you so that you feel comfortable coming into the week. And the first is that this is a bit of a unpacking of community as well as a recap of the whole series. You'll see that a little bit on Monday, which I'm going to actually take the lead on Monday, and then you'll see it again on Friday, and Kelda's going to take the lead on Friday, so that those two sort of bookend this week, one with unpacking Monday, unpacking community well-being, and you'll see some of that in the resources, and feel free to review it, and then on Friday really being able to bring all those pieces together. So what do we need to know and practice that will transform us and our communities? How can God really use these principles in order to change us, to allow transformation? So for you this week then, as I'm scrolling through the outline, we're looking at Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday as your options. And the principles for this week are: a life built around me is empty. A life built around we starts a legacy. And the world and our community really needs each of us, you, in other words, as we're looking at who we're writing to. So those are the three big points. You'll notice that on Tuesday, or what I should say overall is, I'm stepping back from really providing you a hook, because that can be half the fun. And so I've included that you want to come in with a strong either question, some opening statement that helps people to keep reading, because as we know, they open that email and the first couple sentences matter a lot for them to continue on. So keep that in mind. The resources are listed there, so you see the attachment, and please use that attachment to help you fill out that intro. And then remember, you need to set the context for the verses. The good news is that we are, at least on Tuesday and Wednesday, not right back to back. So Tuesday has verses from Ecclesiastes, Wednesday has a verse from John, and then Thursday is back into Ecclesiastes. So remember, if you choose Thursday, you don't have to set up as much context, because it will have been done on Tuesday. You can kind of give a nod to it, and then jump in. So looking again at Tuesday, I think what is really going to be fun for us this week is leaning into, again, these places where we default to. We think that when we are making sure that we get ahead, that's what's going to make us happy. That when we get all the stuff, that's what's going to make us happy. When we get more money, that's what's going to make us happy. And what has been awesome, I hope for you and has been for me, is that all of this well-being really ties to how God's principles have been telling us all along that that's just not the case. It's not good for us, and it's not good for anyone around us, and certainly not for our relationship with Him. So you'll see that play itself out here through this outline too. And on Wednesday, really focusing on, so Tuesday's really focusing on the me aspect and how that is empty. Wednesday is turning towards the we, and if we can start looking at a life built around a legacy, how that starts to transform our daily decisions, and how we look at what we're doing for the long term. And then Thursday is about our world or our community. So what does the world need? I'll probably put in parentheses there, what does our community need? And I loved this quote as a way that started to really bring this together. Friday we'll do it stronger, but you can give it a little bit of a nod here in Thursday. This came from a devotional I've been spending time in. And Vossi says, bring him what measure of gifts, talents, and skills you have, what endowment of time, health, and energy you've been given, finances, possessions, and wisdom you've acquired, and watch him multiply them. And that's really about that transformation piece, how he's really going to change the way that we do things for his glory, our good, just all those pieces. So I think it's an exciting week. I love that we're coming into talking about community and that our church is a huge part of this community piece, that getting connected here is what can help. And so if there's ways that you can continue to weave that message in, go for it. I think you've got enough between the resources and what's here in the outline. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know. If there's anything I can help with, shoot me a text. That's the best way to get a hold of me, especially if you're writing this evening. I'm probably going to be writing right along with you tonight. So, okay. Did I think of everything? If I didn't, it will be in the body of the email, but thank you. Thank you so much for serving with the Living It Out. It really does make a difference. It's helping people really apply these principles and lean into how God wants to work in their life. So as always, it's our best for His glory, and I will talk to you soon.